What is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Samantha. And from the title of the video, y'all already know what we had to talk about. Y'all, I have been meaning to do this video for a minute. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but in between trying to study for law school and kids and everything. Anywho, so let's talk about it, y'all. The Selena series. Do y'all got y'all wine? Because I got wine. Because we had to converse about it, y'all. So let's converse and sip about it. I want y'all to leave y'all comments down below and tell me what y'all thought about the series. So I'm gonna start off with when I first heard they was doing the Selena series. I thought to myself, why? Because y'all did the movie, and I feel like the movie was so good, and Jennifer Lopez did such a good job with it that it wasn't no need for a series. And if you're gonna do a series, you're gonna have to it's gonna have to be really good because the movie was really good. So it's gonna have to be equally or better. It at least has to be equally good, right? So I watched the preview and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm not completely sold on any of this, but of course I'm gonna watch it anyway because I love Selena. So of course. So y'all, let's get to the series. So let's talk about some of the things I like. I do like that they talk about the family because I was always interested in, the rest of the family, like AB and Suzette, because AB wrote all the songs. Suzette was like one of the only female drummers, especially at that time. So I thought it would be very interesting to see that, when they first started it off, it does start off, from the beginning, when they were younger and everything, and it kind of tells each of their point of views, and I actually really like that. And even going on throughout the series, they kind of continue it that way and kind of go from the point of view of like AB and Suzette, and I really like that aspect of it. So I can't lie about that. I love that they talked about the rest of the family because I was always interested in AB and Suzette. The other thing that I will say that is good about the series is that the girl that they got to play Selena. Now, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. When I first seen the preview, I was like, come on, y'all, she don't look like Selena in the least bit. And I know what people gonna say, well, it's a movie, she just has to capture her, she doesn't have to look like Selena or whatever. But here's the thing, y'all. It's supposed to be art imitates life. So when you see a movie, especially with someone who as beloved as Selena is, you want to see someone who at least looks like that person. So when you're watching it, it's still kind of like you are watching that person. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a movie, but you want to feel like you're watching the person that they're portraying in the movie. So yes, it's kind of when you get someone who doesn't look like the person they're portraying, it is kind of like, what? Okay. But that still doesn't mean that it can't be a good thing, because if we go to the New Edition series now, I don't think any of them really look like them. Some of them kind of did, especially as they got older. They kind of look like them, but they didn't really look like them. But they did such a good job. It didn't even matter that they didn't really look like the people that they were playing, because they did an amazing job. So you forgot about that. And they had the essence of everyone they were playing. They had their swag and everything, so you still feel like you are watching the person that they're supposed to be portraying, even though they didn't look like them. Okay, so now let's get back to this girl that plays Selena. I think her name is Christian. Oh God, that is so wrong. I'm sorry, but the girl that plays Selena, I have to give her her props. I do. I do really feel like she embodied Selena. I do. I feel like she embodied her personality, her spirit, that fun, bubbly thing that Selena had about herself. I do feel like she embodied that. Okay. Now, let's get to what I didn't like about the series. Can we talk about the costumes? Because I know if y'all watch the series, Okay, and if you didn't watch the series, you've seen the preview, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. The costumes look like they came from Party City. You know how you gonna get those Halloween costumes and it all come like in a it's like in one little thing like that. That's kind of what it looked like, and I kind of shouldn't even disrespect Party City like that because they stuff don't be looking that bad. Let me okay. Listen, it didn't look terrible, but it matter of fact, oh, I got the perfect description for it. You know that material that they use to make prom dresses with, like that kind of satin looking material. That's how a lot of the outfits looked, and it looked like y'all kind of went to, I don't know, a budget seamstress or something to put these stuff together, because once again, you still comparing this to the movie. So to see how y'all did it for the movie and the costumes that she wore. And I don't know if every costume Jennifer Lopez wore in the Selena movie was the stuff that Selena actually wore. I know a couple of the outfits was something that Selena actually wore, but I don't know if everything was something that Selena actually wore. But it's just that for to be today's time, I feel like y'all could have done much better with the costumes. The wigs, child, the wigs. Oh my god. It looked like they went to the beauty supply and got the cheapest of the cheap wigs. You know the ones, you know, when you go to the beauty supply and they got the ones on the wall, and then they got some like the really cheapest ones that'll be like $10, $15 and stuff, and they be looking kind of rough. Yeah, that's how those wigs look. So they could have did a much better job with the costumes and with the wigs. The performances. When she performed, I don't feel like she embodied Selena doing none of her performances. Um, but I will say this though, there was one performance that she did. It was Lord, what was the song? Que Creia? I think that was the song. Where Selena grabs the guy out the crowd and she sings to him and stuff. And she be like, hey, you know, this is my ex-boyfriend, right? I am not gonna lie. I think she killed that performance. I ain't gonna lie about that. I think the other performances, and I won't say that she did a bad job. It just didn't really embody Selena. But I feel like that K Creia, I hope I'm saying that right. She killed that performance. She did. I was into that one. I was like, oh, okay, okay. And now I see why they got you to play Selena now. Okay. So I do like that they included the husband, but I would like to see some more of his story though. And I was looking at some stuff that was saying that he was trying to do a series that was supposed to be centered around the book that he wrote that was supposed to be that was dedicated to Selena. And I don't know, I guess they got some court or legal things because I think the family stopped it or whatever, but I would love to see it. I don't think that we get enough of Chris's story. I would love to know Chris's story. But I do kind of like how they went back, and because it's a series, it's not like you have to squeeze everything into a small amount of time. And I will say that kind of is a up thing, you know, with having a series versus a movie, because you're not on a time crunch of trying to squeeze 23 years worth of someone's life into a 2 hour movie, so you can kind of take your time and, you know, go from the beginning and the struggle. And, you know, that is another thing I like, because I do feel like it tied up some ends, or, you know, told some things that the movie didn't tell, or went into a little deeper detail than the movie did. And I do like that aspect of it. I do kind of feel like they probably could have named it the Elos Dinos. But I know, you know, to for Selena's names that's gonna get the views. But they could have named it Selena y los Dinos, because it's not like it's really centered just around Selena. It's centered around the whole family. Um, so on the overall tip, I don't think it was too bad. It was a good watch. And y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I think it was a good watch overall. But let me also say this, child. I don't know if it was just me, but it seemed like Suzette was hating on Selena a little bit. But let me say this. To an extent, I understand it because it seems like, and you can literally see this when you watch the series. A lot of the focus went into Selena as far as her dad is concerned. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that was like for the other two, mainly Suzette. Um, but it do seem like even in the series that she felt some type of way about it. But I guess it's understandable. You kind of felt like, I don't know, the black sheep a little bit or pushed to the side because Selena was the star. Um, and I do like how they told Selena and Chris's story, and they kind of took it back and kind of told like how they really met and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, guys, on the overall tip, I think it was a good watch. I don't think it was a bad series at all. I think it was a really good watch. And I think they're supposed to be doing another one, and I will watch it. I like how they told the whole story and they went back and they kind of told everything, the struggle, and with Selena not being in school and the teacher talking to him like, "Why is your daughter not in school?" But those costumes and the hair, Lord, they need to do better in the second series, y'all. But yeah, that is just my thoughts about the series. Y'all let me know what y'all thought down below. And if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and bye.